Hello, Mark Donegan, self healing practitioner and educator, ordained minister, aka Goldilocks. It's been a minute, but maybe, and it's not been so long all at the same time. 3 months seems like forever, and everybody else is telling me it seems like it was like yesterday I was had this surgery. But at 3 months, they told me I could start PT. I've actually kind of topped out on my PT, um, and they didn't have anybody to advise me, anyways. And if I had not moved until this point, I would be stiff as a board. So I did everything that I was taught in my training. Pretty well, everything's working. Having um, some accelerating problems in my upper rib cage, my upper body. The scoliosis that they didn't repair is getting worse. So I'm hoping that I'm going to go ask that they repair that. He promised me that he would when he told me he couldn't do the whole thing at once because of too much blood loss, which there wasn't, because I have a clotting issue, which is actually works in my favor in some ways, where I don't bleed much, but it can also produce blood clots and strokes and heart attacks. And I'm real more likely to have stroke than anything. And I'm stage 4 kidney disease, and that could bring a stroke along by itself. And had almost ended up in the ER the other day, sitting here right now, not fighting the ER, but can't barely stand up because I've done pushed myself so hard. So just took some pretty heavy anti-nausea medications so I can try to eat, which has always been an issue. In fact, it's the nicest thing ever. Got this old Air Force military police vet, and we got talking. He kind of talks too much sometimes, and he could tell, and I was falling over, and so I come in, and somebody's banging. Somebody actually tried walking in my door, and he's banging on it. I open it, it's him, and I got the medicine in my hand, and he just wanted to check on me, and I said, "Got the medicine in my hand, brother." He said, "You got food?" And he'd seen me bringing home a meatloaf this morning. I pointed to the counter. I said, "It's right there." I said, "I gotta get the medicine in me, get it to work, and maybe I can eat." So, you know, that covers eating. But I am getting stronger when I'm not pushing too hard, and my pain meds are back down to the minimal. Um, got a little behind, like half a day, which I got to make up tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm staying home and down, which I should have done today, and I didn't because on Monday I didn't like my most extreme walks at surgery, and I think I did a mile and a half total, but it damn near killed me, and I was walking all on my right side at the end. So um, very interesting stuff to me, especially if you've followed and if you've seen pictures of my spine and how they corrected it with the 20 bolts and 2 rods and went through the front, put the 3 spacers in. Pretty cool shit. And my lower body just, it doesn't, I can't say it feels great, but I can tell that it's ready to train. It aches sometimes, like my legs are broken, especially my left one. But my left one atrophied for 3 years that they didn't do this surgery, and it's got a couple inches to grow back and a lot of muscle. So that accounts for the upper rib cage soreness, and along with the upper scoliosis still being dominant, and my head hanging to the right being dominant. And actually, sometimes hard to hold up. Sometimes I can't stand up because of it. So yeah, I got still interesting stuff, and then then I can still go out and walk a mile or a mile and a half. But that's always been me, and that's always if you keep walking, you're just gonna get stronger. and I haven't really pushed my walking program, but I've just been extremely active. Like today, for instance, I didn't do a 20-minute more walk, long distance or whatever. Um, but there probably wasn't a time today until now, 4 o'clock, and I've been going at it since about 7 that I ain't been walking or moving, other than like, when I sat down to eat for breakfast. Yeah, it's true. Other than that, I've been just jamming around doing shit, and thankful for that ability. My arms are still working, but still having that problem where weakness and hard to hold it up to my mouth and write and do some other things like that. So that again, that's part of the scoliosis. So we'll have to see what the surgeon says when he checks that out. And next week, actually, I've been knocking out my medical stuff and hopefully coming to a place where I don't have so much and I can just freaking train. Summer's coming, and I'm either training because I'm not going to have this surgery and I'm trying to get through this scoliosis with that mindset, which is not my mindset, or I'm training to have another surgery to get the rest of the scoliosis corrected, and I'm training for the rest of my life, which, all this is working in my mind towards just a couple of years, 3 to 5, of being able to move and do things with some ease, hopefully before my kidney craps out, it, among other things. My heart's not, if I treat my heart right, it might recover a little bit, but it's been through hell being trained the way it's been trained and then get knocked down for a surgery where you're totally flat and it's not doing shit. That's like the worst thing in the world you can be, the way you could live your life. You need to keep a steady rate. Something that my daughter picked up on and has done very well. Um, so that's about it for my medical, what's going on there. Other than that, it's just behavioral health and board of supervisors, and having a lot of fun doing that, doing the public speaking deal, and I don't know what to say about all that shit. District attorney, sheriff, board supervisor, CEO, people wanting the CEO in jail right now. It's like it's always one thing or the frickin' other, and I should kind of find that fun since I have no skin in the game. So I get to go throw my 3 cents in, 2 cents in, I should say. Uh, but yeah, I've gotten better at that, and I have not been, because of not feeling good, taking the lead on the board like I want. So kind of hoping I can make that change and shift. Again, it's about mental shifting into a training mode and into a business-minded mode. And there is my business out there still to do. I do like doing massage and teaching it, so kind of let that slide. And it's not time to do that yet, but it's time to remember that it's always there. So that's about it for now. Static, 3 months post-op, doing amazing according to the books. They're gonna look, they're gonna look at me and think I'm brand new. So I don't know if they're gonna go for finishing out the surgery idea, but I got a pretty good facts on my side, and you know it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Peace out.